And we are live. Hello, everyone. Manufactured Collectibles here with a very special, very unfiltered episode 8. But first, I'm going to start with the man, the guest, Dr. Cameron. Welcome to stream.
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me today.
And of course, you should know by now, Easy Company Collectibles today, Mr. Bagatov. Welcome.
Mr. Bagatha, very nice. Yes, I like
Welcome.
sex.
Great success. Welcome to the show, and of course, Mr. D here, Manufactured Collectibles. Welcome, guys. I know this is not like a typical unfiltered show. Normally, we do pre-recorded shows, but today we decided to go live. I said, you know what? Let's do live stuff, man. Let's do some live stream and talk to the people. Let's share this, because we have some news to share. We got Jelena,
Yelena.
Yolanda, whatever you want to call it.
Yolanda.
We got the Tuscan Raider as well released. Something that actually is funny because a couple live streams ago I was saying I have a feeling that this guy is gonna come sooner. And look what happened. I mean, not as soon as I said it. I said it in December, but hey, welcome, right? It's a welcome release. But before I start with the show, I'm gonna say hi to the people from the chat. We have Javier, we have Max, Albert, and that's it so far because we started. I know this is not a regular schedule that you guys are used to, but it is what
It's
it
way
is.
here.
We here, man.
As long as we're here.
I know. Were you guys surprised with the Jelena announcement?
I wasn't, but I was kind of on the fence because it looks so good. So I was like, "Yo, who asked for this, bro?" But then I was like, "It looks good, though."
Yeah, it was for me. It was out of nowhere because we were expecting all this Star Wars stuff. So as soon as that, I get the notification that it was posted. I was like, "Oh my god!" And again, she looks amazing. I think she looks amazing.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. I because I don't think this figure was even teased on any of the cons, right?
I've never seen them before. I've seen the red suit guy,
Yeah, right.
Guardian.
Red Guardian.
but Guardian, Black Widow, and bad guy. What's the bad guy name?
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. So those three I've only seen from the movie.
I know.
I saw her somewhere. Wasn't she? She was displayed at some. I just don't remember if it was last year or this. No, it couldn't have been this year. So it was definitely last year. I thought I saw her somewhere though.
Hi, Emmer. Hi, everyone who is just tuning in right now. And have a good question here from Sixth Scale Collector. Welcome, my friend. He said, do you think we could get a reissue of 89 Batman and a Batmobile? Yes. I'm going to go this one with Fabio first.
So I 100% think so. Obviously, the Flash movie is coming out. He's in it. There's absolutely no reason why Hot Toys wouldn't make that unless, for whatever reason, which, it could go either way, there are some upgrades to the Batmobile from the movie. So they could either give you a reissue of the Batmobile or give you the new Batmobile if, they feel like making it. Which if it's a new one, I doubt they'll make a new one, but most likely the old one. But the new Batman figure is, I don't think they may reissue the old one, but they may make a new one from the movie.
That's a good one. What about you, Easy? Do you think we're gonna see a reissue 89 Batman or Batmobile or both?
I'm on the same page as Fabio. Everything they have to offer from that movie is a simple reissue, beautiful moneymaker. So that'll be perfect for them. The only thing I see coming out differently is going to be head sculpts. Obviously, people are older. Other than that, Batmobile, I think, is going to be exact reissue. And if they don't want to make new stuff, they'll just reissue the old one. So people are going to buy it regardless.
Add an extra button there, or add an extra scratch.
Yeah, just like they do with the clone armors, they just add a pauldron. Clap Captain Rex.
And if you want to take it further, if they give us a Michael Keaton head sculpt, like a full blown head sculpt, and whoever pre-ordered the Jazz Inc. Vulture they could use that hair sculpt and use it on that figure if the bodies permit, which would
Fabio, the FBI is gonna come for you.
Wow.
You better stop
wait a
talking.
second. Wait a second, but I don't think the vulture came with a head sculpt, but it did.
No, not the Jazz figure, just helmeted head. But I'm saying if we're able to, modify it.
Oh, that's okay. You're saying the Batman with the
Correct,
yeah.
right.
That's yeah. Wow, damn. Wow.
Yeah. Fabio's making much
Yeah,
profit.
right. I can
Somewhere.
I can see the boxes stuck in the basement with 10 vultures and 15 Batmans and 26 Hesculps ready for sale. Going with his little cart outside the streets. Hey, I have Hesculps for sale.
I got it.
For sale.
I got you. Come and get him.
It's kind of like Consuelo from Family Guy. No, sir. No. Me no entiendo. You guys are crazy. No, but that one, I do see this coming. I actually can see the 89 Batman being like a release, right? With an older Haskell that would be sick.
Oh,
And I can see the Batmobile also happening. I mean, this is a perfect time for them. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch the movie, man, just because old Batman is gonna be there. Are you kidding me?
That trailer we got looks insane. There is nothing about that movie that doesn't look incredible.
And let's give a huge shout out to Howard Stories, Ray. What's up, Ray? If you guys want to get, I mean, he's my boy, so I have to hook him up a little bit. If you want to get any hard to find figures, make sure you check him out because he usually gets really good figures at a good price and hard to find. So, you can check him out. Also, for any other figures, you can just contact him, Ray. I think I put his link in the description below, so just check him out.
Cool
but
guy.
but
I love the man. Good trustable guy. Double boxes everything.
yeah,
Safe packing.
double box is the key. Is the key to success. So all right, so let's start with the show because I think we were like the three stats. Let's start with the show, with the Unfiltered show. This is a very special Unfiltered show. Usually it's me, Easy, talking about topics in general, but today we decided to kind of like, be more close to you guys because without you guys, obviously we will not be here. So ask us questions. We're gonna flash on the screen just questions and try to answer them. We're gonna start talking about topics and then coming back with you guys. So we just want to make this very interactive, very different as we normally do it, like us just asking questions, talking about something. We just want to, involve you guys in this conversation. So feel free to ask us questions, any concerns or anything that you want to ask us. We'll flash it. But anyway, so we're gonna start talking about Yelena. Why Elena? So yeah, I mean, I was very surprised to see this figure, to be honest with you, because I was thinking we're gonna see the Red Guardian or we're gonna see, I don't know, any other previously shown figure from the cons, but I was surprised by this, man. Fabio, I know we started talking about this one, but man, this Hesco, bro.
Well, this is what we talk about when we when we talk about what Hot Toys does and how they do things. This doesn't make any sense at all right now. You know what I mean? Like, this is out of nowhere. This is like the most random thing they could have thrown at us besides an Alita figure, something like that. You know what I mean? Just a random, out of nowhere figure. But besides all that, if you could do a side by side of her face and with the actress's face, I'm telling you, she looks incredible. I saw her and I was like, oh my God. Like we talked about earlier, it looks fake. That's how good it looks. It looks fake.
Yeah.
It looks fake.
It looks fake. That's the final verdict on Elena. Next topic.
It looks fake. No, actually, I have a perfect picture for this.
Look at that. She looks.
Yeah. And the thing is, Hot Toys used to be very hard on getting women's characters likenesses to the figures mold, or I don't paint apps. Something was wrong with Hot Toys all the time, and they came out with some rumors saying that it's a hard thing to do because the women's perfect structure, basically they're hard to get that detail. And with this, they're like literally imprinting faces. I mean, it's exactly the same.
Yeah, no, no, they did a really good job, and also you need to understand this, that after what happened, and I know we're gonna sound like a broken record because we've been talking about this, previous shows, live streams, you name it. What happened with the Mark 85 disaster, right? Like the high school was horrible. A lot of people complained. I personally, I'm okay with that. In fact, I actually have the figure, and I don't plan to exchange it or anything. But a lot of people didn't like it, and Hot Toys received a really backslash from the people. So they started working in fixing the problem and trying to fixing the head sculpt, and now they paid more attention to head sculpts, which is good because that's what you're paying for, right? You're paying for a good figure with a good head sculpt, like that one.
Rex.
And
That
one thing specifically about that figure, the Tony Stank figure, if you got the original, the one that nobody, a lot of people didn't like, right? And you exchanged it for the Tony Stark team suit head sculpt, right? So that's what they gave you instead.
you made it sound so bad.
Well, no, but that's what they gave you. That's what they gave you. It's not bad at all. But where I'm going with this is, if you think about it, now, if you give away, right, you give away your original head to get the team suit head. Now this original head is gone. You don't have this anymore. But you still could get the Tony Stark team suit head whenever you want because it's from another figure. You know what I mean? So
Right.
the exclusivity of the original, once you lose that, it's gone. So that's what keeps the price and the value of that figure where it's going to be. That
Yeah.
exact head sculpt that a lot of people didn't like.
And
Yeah.
Fabio is always giving ideas to people and trying to kind of like, oh, you should get the head sculpt for the Tony Stark from
No. I'm just
2018
saying, like,
and fix it with the 2021, and then you can take that one over there and change the
I don't
arm
think-
as well.
I
What about the feet?
No. I don't. 'Cause you know what it is? I don't think about figures
I know, I'm
in
just
like,
teasing, man.
oh, I need it to look pretty. I need it. If that's how it comes, that's how it comes. If they made a
true.
mistake, guess what? In a lot of things, in general, a defect, something rare that wasn't meant to happen, but it happened. It actually increases value in a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yep.
so why would this be any different? And that's
Yep.
that's how I think about stuff.
And that's living proof, because if you're into Pokemon like I am, as soon as Pokemon makes a mistake, that value of that card skyrockets. And I'm like, it's a mistake,
Mhm.
Exactly.
but it's hideous, it's ugly, it's whatever. As long as the rarity is there, it's going to go up in value.
Right. And let me give a huge shout out to Lynch Design for the $20, $19.99 donation. Thank you, my friend. Dante, support these great guys and this fantastic community. Hit the like button. Thanks, man. We appreciate your
Thank you, Lynch
your
Design.
support. And this show is about that, right? This show is unfiltered, and we squeeze in one of extra member for the show, just because in real life, off camera, we are familiar. We talk all the time. We play around all the time. So I was coming from work today, and I said, hey, Fabio, you should hop into the Unfiltered show, because just do something different. Sometimes it's best when you don't plan and when you do something different. But Lynch, thank you so much, my friend. We appreciate the support 100%. But going back to this Jelena figure, man, I agree with you guys. I mean, I think the head sculpt was nicely done. She looks
Look at
really
her. Look
good.
at that. Look at
I mean,
that.
she
Beautiful.
looks really, really good. I haven't seen the movie yet, and I know it's free already on Disney Plus, which I'm gonna watch it hopefully one day. But but I mean, she looks good. Now, one concern, and now because this is Unfiltered, we talk about everything, right? One concern about this figure is the actual price point. People saying, "Oh man, this is very expensive."
It's the most expensive. It's
How much?
$270.
How much is it going for?
No, it's $270, but the other ones were $250. So the original, the one Black Widow was $250, Taskmaster's $250, and then the Black Widow is $260, and she's $270. So that's what they're saying.
Yeah, but my thing is, why
I
is
see-
it 70? Like
I see this as a 230 figure.
Well, that's what it's saying. That's what it is. They're saying it's too pricey for what it is, and it's the most expensive out of the four.
it is very pricey. And I mean, and to be honest with you, regardless of the beautiful figure that this is, I don't see this one like selling out soon or anything like that. I think this is gonna be a low pre-order batch, and most likely it's gonna be released way sooner than this.
Are
You
those
know,
boots sculpted? Can you tell? Or does it have actual
I was
laces?
just gonna say, you're not paying for accessories. You're paying for that. For look at the detail in those
it
boots and
looks
that
like it has
suit.
some articulation, so maybe it looks like it's some type of
If
material.
I want to say if this is a stretch
Yeah,
by
it's two
Hot Toys,
pieces.
I've never seen I don't think it's two pieces. I think
Yeah,
it's
no, it is. It is two pieces. Look, you see it here. You see
okay,
the
so
piece.
that's not an actual real like Damn Toys with their military figures or people who are wearing military figures. They give you actual boots and laces. I mean, you get the whole
It's a
9 yards
nightmare.
with those.
It's
I
a
love those. I love that thing. Hot Toys isn't there. I thought that was why maybe the price jumped, but nope, it's a split boot design.
But why would you want to go there? I hate those boots with those laces. The moment they come off, it's a nightmare to put them
I
back
love
on.
them. You just take your tweezers and you tie them back up.
Who has time for that?
I'd love to do it. I love.
Oh,
I spent 3 hours building a military figure.
they,
3 hours.
Battalion.
The
it's
battalion.
crazy. That kills me. Those boots.
I love them.
I love them.
So Rodrigo Bora points says, I don't like this Sculpt that much when compared to next to the actors. Actually, we did a small comparison here, but I don't know if this is gonna be.
Well,
I think the actual actor.
that picture you like picked was like the worst picture ever. Like you got to
Yeah.
find a better picture.
The actual actress looks a little bit older than her. The figure, maybe. I mean, that's what I saw just from just now's comparison. I haven't looked too much into the figure because I'm not into.
Well, her face in the picture looks more rugged than the smoothness of the skull.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to kind of like look for it. But I mean, based on the pictures that we've seen and I saw before, I mean, I don't think it does look bad at all. I think it's actually pretty good. Again, I don't know if a lot of people are gonna jump on this one just because it is not a main character as the Black
Yeah.
Widow.
It's going to be a sitter definitely at the price point, and that it's not even a real main character like you said. It's going to be a sitter.
Yeah, but don't
And-
forget that. Don't forget that she's not a main character for the Black Widow movie, but she's going to be a main character for the upcoming movies, and that'll make her value go up at some point once she comes out with the new movies. Then they'll be like, "Oh, I want her now," so that's when she'll go up. But
I didn't know that.
yeah, but this. Oh, yeah, she's going to be. She was recruited by the woman who's making the either the Thunderbolts or I forget the other group of guys. So she's going to be in them also in one of the other shows or other movies. So she's not done yet. She's like the legacy of Black Widow. So that's that's what it is. But so
Okay, thanks for spoiling the movie.
If they make her.
Fabio does that, doesn't he?
I know, yeah. Hey guys, you remember after the after credits,
I don't mind.
when he died at the end?
I don't care about spoilers, so I just live, and I know it's not okay, but that's how I just like whatever. But what do you call it? So
Hey, Ma, your food sucks.
she is the figure
I'll
that
give a
people
shit
are
what
going to
she
buy.
thinks.
She's the figure that people are going to buy with like coupon codes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like she's
Right, yeah.
or like
Reward points,
reward
coupon
points, right.
codes.
Free
Right.
shipping on
That's
sale,
that's
yeah.
that's where she's gonna go. But once, like I said, if she's still sitting, once like something like the Thunderbolts is announced or something like that, forget it. She's gonna be gone immediately.
Yeah, and make sure you also check out Comic Concepts. I don't think he has it up yet on his website, Josh from comicconcepts.com. Make sure you check him out because probably he's gonna have it cheaper than Sideshow. So just think about that if you want to order that figure. But then we got a surprise today. We got a surprise, and this is funny because it was just me guessing one day.
My
and
people.
we have the Sun people, the Bagatonians.
Tuscan Radiant Bagatovians.
But I mean, I'm gonna agree with what Eric says about this and what pretty much everyone is saying.
The elephant in the room.
He needs more weathering, man. He's too clean.
This is clean linen. This is like I mean, this is a Febreze commercial I'm watching here. This guy is
Tide,
clean.
Tide. This is
A
Tide.
Tide
This is
commercial,
Tide,
something like, and it's something that's clean. Like it's too clean. It's like
Look at
there's
that.
no COVID on this guy. Bring me some COVID, Tuscan Raiders.
But look at the little horns or the teeth, whatever. Look like so clean. Like no, it is very clean, man. And this is a type of a figure that you want to have some weathering on it.
Yeah.
But don't worry, as usual, this guy is gonna be on the channel for the unboxing and review. Hopefully soon. Hopefully
Mhm.
soon. So stay tuned for that. But no, but this I'm telling you, man, it looks good.
Right.
And this was a no-brainer that is gonna be out very soon because the pre-order numbers are very low on this one. There's not much I guess law for this character in terms of pre-ordering. I mean,
It's
this is a
funny how
really
many people actually being an OG character, and a lot of people don't actually like it. You know,
yeah. I mean,
I
this will
found
go
that.
perfect with your old Ben Kenobi and your former Luke.
Luke.
It will look awesome together, man. If you have like a 2 or 3 of this,
I was gonna
kidding
say
me?
this is something for like a completist. You know what I mean? This is something for like somebody who wants everything.
Like
If
Fabio.
somebody-
Like
if-
Fabio,
Well, I only, but no, but listen to this.
you only got 20.
I only got 2 of these, but then I started
Only
seeing.
two?
No, wait, but then I started seeing the pictures. I was like, oh my god! I was like, you need at least 3, and I was like, damn. But then I don't have the
Because
room.
you can mix and match and
Exactly.
all that
Right.
whateverness. But it looks so. To my eye, it looks so off. It just looks. It doesn't look Hot Toys just for the fact that they did not weather this thing. It looks so off.
But wait until you have it in person because sometimes pictures don't reflect the actual figure, and this happens
True.
all the time. Because Mark 85, the Hellscope, yeah, I can agree with the pictures. Doesn't look good, but in person it looks actually pretty good. You know, not like a perfect, but you get the idea. It's actually better in
Right.
person. Same thing with Lando. I think Lando looks amazing when you have it in your hand. It does look good on pictures, but looks even better in person. So those are the figures that I will give the benefit of the doubt, and especially because it's a very cool character too, man. You know,
I mean,
it's
this is Star Wars history. I mean,
exactly
this is part of Star Wars culture. Like that thing. When you hear it, you're like, "That's Star Wars."
yeah. Thanks for the
Do it
thanks
again.
for the
Whoops.
sound effect.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? Compare it to the sideshow ones. Look for the sideshow ones and see the
Oh
difference.
yeah, was Sideshow heavy on weathering?
They're definitely different, and they were like they're from like many years ago, so you're gonna see a huge difference in them. And I believe they were darker than that.
Huh.
I never bought them because I stopped buying sideshow at some point. But that you'll see the difference when you find it.
Yeah, Hot Toys is going to be just excelling in the body. I mean, tailoring, the sculpts, the accessories, the scale. What I really, really love in Hot Toys lately, they've been doing is the scaled tailoring. It's not too out of scale. It looks like it's proper. Like it looks like a real person because of the way the clothes fall. The only figure I had an issue with was Lando's cape. Lando Calrissian, the late one that just came out. His cape was way too puffy.
See, look how
No,
much.
no, but you can fix it because it has wires underneath.
It has wires, but it was so.
It's a very thin wire, so you can
I
actually
couldn't-
make it
I
look
couldn't manage.
good. Yeah, this is the sideshow one. This is the one you're talking about.
Yeah, so look at the difference. You could tell it's darker already.
Yeah,
It's a bit darker, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like more beige than.
Hot Toys much better though.
Yeah, the Hellscope looks
Definitely.
much better, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, more detailed.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, for the time being, this was a good one, right? And then
Maybe.
Hatos came and said, "All right, let me hold my beer. This is how it is done."
And talking about the suits that you were just talking about, when I was looking at pictures of Mysterio, I was like, oh man, I was like, it looks crappy. I was like, the pants look like they're cheap material. I was like, oh no, I was so upset, and I got it, and I was like, in hand, the whole figure is incredible, and that material of the clothing, it's like it has like some weird shine to it. I was like, holy shit, this is great. I thought it was going to be like the cheapest material, and it wasn't at all. I was really, really surprised.
You know, Rodrigo says it looks so toys. The-
So Toys made it. It's an unlicensed Desert Raider. It's called the Desert Raider. What's up?
yeah.
A lot of people. How many gotten it?
So yeah, this is hi JC. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Yeah, this is something I want to talk about as well. I don't have the figure yet. I'm gonna actually have it for review maybe in another week or so because I honestly didn't. Personally, it doesn't fit my collection, so I just ordered like a regular, like a normal human being orders their collectible figures through normal channels. So I should have it. Actually, I ordered from my friend Josh from Comic Concept. So probably in the next couple weeks I should have it. But I've read a lot of. I haven't seen any review because I don't like to watch reviews if I don't do my own review first, just because I don't want to be biased or get any ideas or anything. So I just rather. But I saw some pictures though. But again, I'm gonna reserve my comment until I have it in hand and until I see the figure.
What?
To
What? Jay Z? What are you saying now here?
is in the cleavage. Some
The,
weird
the
painting.
boobies are so big that it's busting.
No, it's the
No,
arm.
but what's going on? There's the peeling of the Harley figure.
Yeah, there's
that-
somebody's arm is peeling, so they posted a picture of it peeling. But I only saw one person. I don't know if it's happening to everybody or if it's just this one person that posted it.
Huh.
Yeah, but remember this. Remember what happened with Grogu with
That
with
thing
the with
snapped.
with the chin with the extra mouth.
That guy got an uppercut.
Like you're
Yeah.
right.
Hey,
Seriously.
so was that happening to a lot of people? It didn't happen to me, but
Many people. It was happening to a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah?
was surprised on how many people messaged me and they're like, "Hey, look!" And I mean, Dante, a lot of people.
What happened with that? Were they replacing them or no?
I don't know what. I never really got an update on what's going on.
No,
with
so it looks like it was more like the second batches. I got mine from the first batch, so I didn't have that issue. I guess because it was too long, maybe in the containers because of the heat, the weather. I don't know, but
Yeah.
that was the story about it, right? Some people had it right off the bat; it was already ripped underneath the chin, so causing some issues.
Whatever it is, bad quality control. I mean, it
It-
sucks for
it-
people that didn't even get to take it out of the box and the thing is ripped.
Right.
So
And the thing is that we shouldn't have these issues in the first place. Because first of all, it's an expensive figure. It's not like a $20 or $15 figure, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a $300, $250, $290. So they need to take extra care when they do in the QC because it is inconvenient for us to get the figure, open it, and then exchange it. And sometimes exchange taking longer. Sometimes you get some hard time depending on where you buy them from. But anyway, so according to the people, um, and I was actually looking at the pictures, but I think either they were cleaned up with the Photoshop or this one in particular didn't have the issue. But the problem was in between the boobies, right here. Some like the painting was not done the right way. So again, I don't have the figure in hand, so I can really comment on that until I have it.
So it's just a paint app issue.
In here.
It's like they couldn't reach the area or something.
Kind of like
Oh,
they couldn't reach, and it was.
Was it in the chest? I thought it was in the arm.
No, it was in the chest, one part,
was
and
it?
then some peeling issues on the arms and
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
legs and things
Yeah,
like that.
I thought I only saw the arm. That's why I didn't know.
So, but
Yeah,
like
this,
in this here,
I mean, it's expected from a figure like this, the seamless arms and the silicon rubbery type. It's not silicon, but it's a rubbery type of arms, the Feisting body, and then along with the pleathery leggings that she has on and the pleathery. This figure is just a disaster waiting to happen, really.
pretty
but-
much.
But
But this
it
is
looks
this is
very
one of
good.
the figures. Sorry, see to interrupt you, but this is one of the figures that you don't want to mess too much with. Like
Right.
you can do just a few poses for photography and then
Museum
just leave
pose.
it in one semi-museum pose. Because man, very fragile to me. I mean, especially because it's rubbery and this figure in the game. I haven't played the games, but I saw my son playing. That she's very flexible. She does a lot of like.
Yeah,
know-
this sucker in the game, she's everywhere, all over the place. Batman throws her over his shoulder, and it's crazy how much. But that's Harley Quinn. If Hot Toys done it any other way, it'd probably look weird. So, I mean, this is the only way to execute this type of figure.
Execute Order 66.
You know, I've had every single Batman game except Arkham Knight.
No, Arkham
That's
Knight's
the
the
only one.
best.
Wait,
That's
what?
the only one I never bought. The only one I didn't buy.
You have to play it. Arkham Knight has some of the best skins you'll ever see for a
I saw,
Batman.
I've seen the gameplay and everything. I just never bought it. That's the only one I never got. But I
Yeah,
have
you should get it on PC. Get it on PC if you have a
So
PC.
Max
Or
Geekdom
PS5, PS4.
says the arms are peeling, and it's happened to Justin's. He bent the arm, and there was peeling. Wow. Again, I have to have it in hand. I don't, I haven't seen any review, so I cannot, comment. I read and I saw pictures on the internet about the issues that you describe. So when I have it in hand, I will definitely like destroy it and then send it to Easy. What? uh,
Hey,
Aaron,
yeah,
Aaron Logan, thank you for the 799. Guys, I have to tell you this. Aaron Logan, he follows me on Instagram. I follow him as well. He has a channel and he does a really cool poses on his figures, and I kind of like that. So he's gonna be our guest for the live stream this Friday. So happy to have you, my friend. I always try to invite like a new content creators, new people, because it's always good to just expand, collaborate, and just have fun. But thanks, man. It says, what's up, guys? On my way to work, listening. Can't wait to chat soon. Oh man, thanks. He's in Australia, I believe. I can see the A. So he's in Australia. He's in the morning right now. So thanks, man. Appreciate the support, and see you Friday. And then Howard Toys 999 super sticker. Thanks, man. Thank you.
What super sticker?
He paid for the promotion.
Okay,
It's a bit
I
more.
see.
I'm just kidding. No, thanks, Ray. You shouldn't have to do this. No, actually, I got from Ray a few figures. I got my Ray, my Kylo
Speaking of Ray, he has, I think if he still does, he has the Tony Stark Mark 85 Tony Stank head sculpt. So if you're looking for that rarity that Fabio was talking about, Ray has it. So look him up, Hawk Wars Toys on Instagram.
Yeah, he has that. He also has the one figure that I'm keeping a closer eye. The Stormtrooper Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah,
And I was thinking to send him a message for that.
I had that figure one time. It was smashed up somehow. That was weird. I bought it for like $285, and it was a good deal. And I was like, it was too good.
So Sino says, I sold off my Rise of Skywalker Ray because the Silma's arm worried me. No, but okay, so I guess it all depends. I haven't heard any issues about Ray for the Silma's arms. I guess it's kind of like luck.
It's a matter of luck. It's a matter of rolling the dice with these seamless arms, rubbered suits.
Right. I wouldn't sell that one at all because that figure is actually pretty good. It's the last. I mean, the rumor has it that there's gonna be a Ray show on Disney. I don't know how true it's gonna be. but well, who knows? Who knows? Elbow cuff Luke Skywalker, Anthony Reyes. Luke Skywalker. I have some news I want to share with you guys also, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hot Toys Collector says there's a difference between the left and right arms. The left arm is covered by the high gloves, hence any peeling of the elbow can be hidden, but not for the right. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Some accessories can make a difference.
Yeah. Bend that right arm or left arm.
Is there any way to prevent that from happening? I think Easy, you mentioned
Vaseline.
But you see, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like to put anything on my figures, man. No,
I don't either. I don't do it, but people always ask me, so I figure out what's the best for rubberized type things, like really rubbery. I mean, petroleum jelly. If you're hardcore, like I want to rub some freaking Armor All on this dude, like that kind of stuff. But for a figure like this, I would highly suggest just keep your room temperature at 70 to 74 degrees always, along with a air purifier, along with a dehumidifier if you're too humid, or a humidifier if you're in too much of a dry place. You have to find a real balance for these figures, and these figures aren't going to be like coming out of the hot container box just ready for you to start whipping at it. So I suggest just keeping it from 70 to 74 degrees, air purifier, or humidifier, wherever you live. That's all I've done. I have a dehumidifier, and I always keep the AC on in the house. So That
Yeah,
should
same
solve a
here.
lot of
So
your problems.
it does. It's always, and believe it or not, even though we do reviews and everything, it's not like we play with the figures every day. We
Right.
just do a pose, we leave it there, and then dust it,
Yeah,
every
this
now and
Darth Maul
then.
figure came out when came out a while, and that's the same pose I've left it in since I've reviewed it. So I don't play around with them. Just be very easy with your figures. Easy. That was pretty good. I mean, that was a smooth plug-in.
Don't whatever you do, please do not put some bleach. Don't put bleach on it.
Easy. They want to see the Batman bust, but it's on a new stand and it kind of elevated itself to be. I made him 6 foot tall at eye level. So, but he's a cool bust. Same like that. That's a $3,000 bust for me, and I want to keep the silicone skin intact for as long as I can.
In Celsius, what are we talking about? What, 72 degrees? It's probably about,
Let me look it up for you,
20,
Max.
about 20 Celsius. About, yeah. Easy is doing the calculation for you, so we can provide you with the most accurate weather forecast. But yeah, man, like I just hope that when mine comes, what was it, 21 degrees? Oh my
21.
god, I was
Yep,
close. I said
you
20.
got it. Damn.
Hey, I still got it, my
21
friend.
degrees Celsius. That would be.
Right, 21.1 degrees Celsius for you, my friend. But yeah, so she has some problems in the boobs. Underneath here, some
Giggity.
giggity giggity, some color, I
That's
guess
fine. I wouldn't say
painting.
too much on that, but the peeling of the arm. Ouch.
That worries me a little bit. That worries me a little bit.
Her pants are gonna crease like hell too.
Yeah. So this is yeah, well, I can actually see it because of this, right? But again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Let me get the figure first, and then only then I will make my final score is 0 out of no. Just kidding. I don't know. I will have to see it when I have it in hand. I cannot comment. I saw
I
the
had-
pictures. Yes, I'm aware of the problems, but let's see.
My trick
Yes.
with the seamless figures, seamless body figures, are especially the women. I don't bend the elbow at a 90 degrees at all. I leave it always way smaller than that angle, or way bigger than that
Medium.
angle. Because the moment I feel like you bend it, that's when you're stretching the rubber too much, and I feel like that's when the problems happen. So I don't do that.
Or quickly
Mm,
moving it, like people just slowly and surely, just slowly get there. Moving it fast, it'll just
yeah, and that can be a problem. But now, now that we're talking about a little bit about everything, because that's the purpose of the Unfiltered show, we cover everything here, and we just say what we think. Whether isn't we're not the owners of the truth. We can be wrong 100%. We can be right, wrong. Doesn't matter. We just share our opinions, and you guys are the ultimate judges. And you can whatever you decide is right. Put it that way. If you want to get a figure, it's good. If you don't want to get a figure, it's good. If you want to break it, it's good. If you don't want to break it, it's good.
And
So
Aaron mentioned if the trooper armor like clones and stormtroopers are okay in humid or dry weather. That's the only type of figures that really can withstand a lot. These clone trooper armor, the plastic, the hard plastics, the hard parts, the cloth materials, those things will withstand temperatures, will withstand a lot of stuff, but the sun. So like you said in this comment, just keep it out of the sun for those guys.
The sun
should
will
be
ruin anything and everything you put in its way.
Mhm.
that's
Even
true.
your
Yeah.
relationships.
If you, yeah, that's too. So make sure you stay indoors. Hit the like button, guys. Come on, let's see how many likes we have or dislikes, because you never know in this game. 31 likes. Come on, let's do 60 likes. I know we can't. Together we can do
Together
it.
we can.
Remember, apes together strong. So yeah, so now let's talk about reissues, because this is Easy's favorite topic. So
I hate this. This was the DC fandom time. This was time to release the Keaton figure we were talking about earlier. This is the time. This is the moment to drop some pre-orders.
well,
Maybe
not
it's
yet.
a little bit too early, because movies is not even finished with a trailer. It can't, the way Ezra was, it was kind of cringy. But we didn't even get maybe a Joker 3.0. We didn't get, you know, a lot of things we haven't seen from DC and need at this point, but we got the reissue of the core scale Batman.
I think this might be Hot Toys' way of warming us up for what's coming.
And I think I can agree with my friend Mr. Cameron today. I do think that this is kind of like the chocolate. Say, hey, look at this, right? I don't have any quarter scale. I had the Spider-Man, but I sold it. But the one that I'm gonna keep is the Mandalorian one, so I can wait for that one. But this one here, I know is going for a lot of money in the secondary market, and it makes a lot of sense for Hot Toys to reissue this figure.
Yeah, I had this.
Go ahead.
No, I had this figure, and it's absolutely, it's nominated to be one of Hot Toys' best figures ever made in history of Hot Toys. I mean, this is the Christian Bale sculpt was absolutely amazing. The materials, everything was so well built. Everything just looks to scale. Metal batarangs, beautiful figure. Mr. D is gone. Now he's back. So I just like it. It was a completely good figure. I mean, it was going for $700 to $1,000. But it'd be cool if it came with that base. Now it didn't come with that base. So
wow, it is probably.
I was gonna say maybe that might be the the little bit of difference that they added to it. You know what I mean?
Bane's
Right.
head.
I was gonna say though, I don't own any quarter scale Batman anything, but it's a good point that you said about the eBay market, because I'm usually pretty good with that stuff, like know what they're going for, but because I don't have it, I didn't think of that. But that makes sense. If they're reissuing that or coming out with that, it's to kill eBay. That makes sense.
Everybody I know that's into DC who doesn't have this figure, it doesn't matter if they're 1/6 or 1/4 collecting, they're going to get this because it's just one of those figures that Hot Toys came out with that was one of the best figures in all time, like of all time. It was an amazing figure.
Yep.
Yeah, and now that we've seen the trailer for the Batman, the new Batman movie, which I'm gonna watch the movie just for the sake of watching it, because I'm not 100% sure about the actual actor that plays
Let
Batman.
me tell you something. Yeah. This movie is so dark, is gonna blow people's minds away, and they don't even know what's coming. All they're focusing on is what's his name? The actor, the main guy.
The Twilight. He's a vampire. Batman's gonna sparkle.
Because if you look at the trailers look mean. Like that movie looks really, really dark.
Right. I explained
there's no way that's gonna fail. There is absolutely no way that's gonna fail.
I explained it to someone earlier. They're like, what do you think about Pattinson being as the Bat? I mean, a lot of people's like, oh, it's a bat that sparkles. No, it's not. You cannot judge this. He's a remarkable actor. That's number one. I don't care about Twilight. It's just a movie deal he had, man. when you look at what he is, this guy is going after, like, he's going to make you question, is he actually a hero or is he a villain? This is how dark this movie is going to be. Just the direction of the cinematography, you can tell on how good this is going to be. And the guy who made the Planet of the Apes, Matt Reeves, I mean, he's a director.
So, yeah, I mean, again, it's just my personal, because I watched the Twilight movies. I was forced to go with my wife to the movies to watch those Twilight movies.
Liar!
And I fall asleep. Yeah, right. I literally fall asleep. Like I couldn't even. I was like, and as soon as I saw him that he's gonna play, I haven't seen any of his movies, so I cannot comment on anything because I haven't seen any, to be honest. And I was like, okay. So then I saw the trailer. Hold on. Then I saw the trailer, and it kind of got me into it a little bit. It was really kind of like dark and all that. So I said,
Nirvana song, a little rock music playing.
Let me just first watch this, and then.
In lighting alone, every scene was pitch black. Just in lighting.
The cinematography is great.
Everything was like,
I love it.
Yeah,
it's dark. I mean,
you know what's coming.
Yeah. If you haven't seen a Pattinson movie besides Twilight, you have to go see movies like Tenet. And what's that movie he was in with William Dafoe?
The Lighthouse.
Stuff like that. You have to go see his other movies. It's very important to see
I'm
those
gonna,
other
I'm gonna
movies
watch.
before you go see
I'm gonna watch those. All
the
right,
Batman.
That's gonna be my homework before watching the movie. But Whistle Figures, thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. What's up, guys? Great stream, y'all. Everyone, smash that like button. Let's hit the like button. Press the like. Presiona like, por favor. And yeah, man, thanks so much for the $5 donation, my friend. And actually, Lynch is saying he's fantastic. Patterson has a great acting range. The robber lieutenant,
Lighthouse.
Okay, I'm gonna actually watch these movies. That's a good advice.
And you know what else looks amazing? Black Adam trailer. My God.
You're going ahead of the topics. What? What? No, but yeah, that one we're gonna talk about that one as well because man, I saw that trailer and I was like, damn, I can't wait to watch this movie too. I'm telling you, we're gonna get really good movies, man, for DC.
Yeah.
So that Flash movie with 89 Batman with Michael Keaton, forget it. Just because he's gonna be in that movie, I'm gonna watch Flash because I love that Batman. I remember when I was a kid going to the movies to see the Joker, to see. Oh my God, that was just
dating
perfect.
3 women at a time, just being a bad guy.
Let me tell you that story. So it was that came out in 1989. I remember my dad asking me, "What do you want to go see, Dick Tracy or Batman?" I was like, "Batman."
Dick
Those are my choices right there.
Wait,
Batman.
Batman.
So Max Keaton says, I'm ashamed to say I was a huge Twilight fan of the books. Well, but there's a difference between the books and the movies.
There was a big
Books are
difference,
much better. Like the Hunger Games, how I read the books, and I think they were much better than the movies. The books were much better.
Harry
It all-
Potter.
it
I
all
read the
depends.
books and I said I like the
Harry
movie
Potter?
better.
Gregor in the house. Please tell me what you're using to reference.
Gregor.
I'm just curious. Well, the Twilights. That's what I said. That's the only movies I watch. But apparently everyone else watch all the movies, so I'm gonna now be forced to watch those movies because I
Tenet,
want to kind of
Lighthouse.
like see, you know, and that's a good thing. I mean, that's a good thing. Sometimes it's good to have some encouragement. Like my friend Easy always telling me, "Oh, get the whole buster. Oh, get this statue. Oh, I say, yeah, sure."
When you
And he
watch
never does it.
Twilight for the 4th time, did you like it still or no?
No, when I saw this after the third time, I was just tired. You know, the third time was said I was thinking to watch it the 4th time, but then I said, you know what, I cannot pay.
Almost got him,
Oh shoot!
Fabio.
Forget. Oh wait, no. What you talk? What? Twilight? You kidding me? No, hell
Oh,
no.
God.
But yeah, so those are coming. So that Batman is coming. You know, again, I'm gonna watch the movies, and then I'm gonna watch this movie and see. Does this has the potential to be a success? Of course, any Batman movie is always a potential to be a success, right? Batman is a
It's
huge
Batman.
character.
It's gonna make good money.
You know, but if the story is well, you know, it's nicely done. And now that we're gonna have this type of multiverse, that all these characters are gonna actually count. You know, it's not like he's replacing this Batman or replacing the other Batman. It's just different timelines.
I like
Even
that. I like
even
that.
better.
You just brought that up. I like that they're doing that. I had thought about the other day. I'm like, you don't really have to dump, Ben Affleck completely just because a new Batman's coming, or you don't have to dump the Joker because a new Joker is coming in.
Right.
I like this multiverse, and I like the way that pop culture accepted it, and it's working its way in so nicely. Now we're getting to see Venom get into the Peter Parker, Tom Holland universe.
Right.
So that's all this mix up is just helping us. Flash is getting Keaton and Affleck, and the Flash, they're saying, is stirring up rumors of Justice League 2. So all this does is just make more opportunities for more movies, more figures, more everything.
Right. And it makes sense because even Marvel is doing it with the Spider-Mans, right? We see the Tobey Maguire, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. So they're making it. So that means that we're going to see a lot of characters coming, and you're going to be so happy to put them together because it will look actually.
Yeah, now your
even
Hot Toys
better.
collection will look actually like it makes sense. Right, Fabio?
Unless you have like a 5 of the same Spider-Mans, we're like, oh, what? This is like more like a Fabio's Land.
Plus, no, but you have to remember too, though. Now, these 2 movies look amazing so far. So DC can use this as momentum to just start dropping bombs on us. But They never do. So we'll see what happens. But then you got this too. So
Black Adam, yes, and Hot Toys even teases the picture that they actually got the license for the Batman, the Black Adam and Flash.
didn't they show the suit?
So who wants to go first with this one, Mr. Cameron?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, didn't they show a picture of the suit? Like Hot Toys showed the suit or no?
No, not
Okay,
yet.
so then it was the actual movie. So I watched the trailer. I was blown away with the trailer. That's another
Did you
dark
cry?
movie. No, I didn't cry. It looks dark again. I feel like The Rock. That's the perfect role for The Rock. He looks just like him. If you play the Injustice video game, he looks just like obviously he's got hair on the in the video game, but I feel like there's a skin. I saw a skin somewhere where they changed him to like look into like The Rock. Amazing. So he looks just like Black Adam.
Easy.
I usually never like The Rock because The Rock is too
strong for you.
he's too bulgy. It makes me jealous. I just don't like him because he's a little bit.
Wait.
Too
He has a
cocky.
6-pack and you have a 1-pack. That's the only
You
difference.
know, my 1-pack can form into many packs.
Mine too.
Depending on where you grab it, it forms into many shapes and forms. But I think he's a bit cocky and he's a bit like in movies. But what I saw in this trailer, if he can maintain that character, and what you were talking about, Fabio, was dark. He literally burnt a guy to a crisp. They showed it. He died on a trailer. They didn't care. DC's like, we killed a bitch. So with that being said, I hope they stay with that attitude that Black Adam has and that serious villainy that he can carry that. I don't want him to be like, I just killed somebody and then I don't want you doing that, man. Come on, Dwayne Johnson. So I want him to carry on that seriousness they had, that they're shooting at him, they doing all they can, and he's just like, you peasants. I don't want him to be like, ha 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 ha, shoot all you want, villain. I want him to be very like, I want him to recognize his character, and I hope they do that with him in this movie. On the other hand, you have Shazam, which is very I'm strong, which is understandable because that's how the character
That was
is.
a good movie, though.
was
I
a really good
enjoyed
movie.
Shazam.
I
I think it was a great movie. And I
I
remember
like
when I was a kid reading the comics for Shazam, and I loved it. You know,
Well, Shazam, it's what is it, PG-13, and this looks like it's gonna be what, rated R?
dropping off F-bombs.
and you know, and this is what I like. I mean, if every movie will be like Deadpool type of thing, right? Like red R, like cursing and all those stuff, like gore.
But I
Like,
feel like some need to be though. Some
But
can't
you-
do
some-
the comic
some
book
can.
job if it's not. You know what I mean?
right.
Like
Suicide
Deadpool,
Squad.
to get Deadpool, that was the only way to get Deadpool. Because look at how they try to do him in the X-Men Origins movie. Deadpool was like weird. You know what I mean? Like it was supposed to be
Mhm.
some experiment that they put together. But that wasn't, it was supposed to be Deadpool, but it wasn't really Deadpool. You know what I mean? So that's why
Right.
Deadpool has to be what he is.
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah. So, but I just put a little comment here. So we have 45 likes, 67 people watching. Please hit the like button, guys. Let's see if we can make it to 60 likes. I know this is not a live stream that we normally do on a Fridays at 8 p.m., 9 p.m. that you're very used to the time. So this is one-off. And sometimes those one-offs are good. If you guys want to continue watching like unfiltered shows live like this on a weekday, either Wednesday or Thursdays, let me know. Any feedback, any constructive criticism is much appreciated. My prediction for this is that Hatos is gonna probably announce this guy. When is this movie coming out anyways? Black Adam. Is that next year?
12, 22, 21, right in front of you.
No. This is not the movie, my friend. This is this picture.
Oh,
think.
is that for the movie? I thought that's what you got. I thought it was a movie poster.
No, that's not a movie poster. There's some like Jim
Then what's
Lee.
the 12, 22,
did this.
21?
Also, definitely next year. Definitely not this year. Next year.
Yeah, Batman's in March
Right.
Next year. So probably, I think
So-
towards the end of the year. Oh, here we go. Thank you, DK. It says July 29th, 2022.
Yeah,
So
right.
it is possible that we might see some type of tease first of the figure, probably maybe early next year.
Yeah,
I will
and
say.
Hot Toys already posted it on their Instagram page. So once they post that, A lot of people's like, "Oh, you didn't show us any figures." That means they got the
There
licensing
is.
for those.
Yeah, but
figures.
don't forget that they did it with Shazam too. They showed us Shazam and it never came out.
I think they just pulled back on it. I think they're gonna wait for stuff like this to happen because they know
Well,
toy consumers know ahead of time
I
for a
think
lot of things. So
I think Shazam too. We're gonna get the figure.
yeah, we're gonna get that then.
Is it possible that Aries from Sixth Scale Cantina is in the chat today? And I say yes. Thank you, my friend, for joining us tonight. Easy. Going to you, my friend, again. What are your predictions about this figure? When do you think is going to be at least teased? At least.
I think in January. If it's July, they're gonna flick a bean at us probably in the beginning of the year for the first quarter of teases. I'm not sure though. It's questionable. I can't give an answer on it.
It's a tough one, right? Fabi, do you think we're going
January,
to see
maybe.
some type of announcement by the end of the year about Black Adam?
We're in October. I don't
Aries.
know. I think it's too soon. I think it's too soon for it. Maybe January, February, but I don't think by December.
So Aries is about to spill his spotchka. He's so easy live.
He's
So wait. What is Easy
How is
doing
Easy
here?
live?
He killed some people.
Crazy.
Yeah, he killed. Easy. I mean, Aries, you want to join us? I'm gonna send you the link if you want to join us, my friend. We're already going rogue here, man. Like, why not?
Why
me
not?
see.
Bring in all the titties and beer.
The
We
spotchka.
got Harley's chest app paint apps and Aries' beer and spotchka and coffee. So hey, it's a bar out here.
I
So-
know.
Somebody was saying earlier about, I think it was Sixth Scale Collector or someone, I think it was. They were saying Batman was all bulletproof. Batman's always been bulletproof. His suits. It's always been. That's part of who Batman is. He just walks through guns like it's nothing. Nobody seems to aim for this part though. It's funny. Nobody seems to aim for that part. Just like ding 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 ding. I'm like just one right there and he's gone. But
aim for the head.
nobody does it.
Just aim for the head.
Aim for the head.
Yeah.
Should have aimed for the head.
I'm gonna show you this picture. Let me just stop sharing. This is when I saw the trailer of the movie. I was like,
I can't wait to see this figure from Hot Toys. I'm gonna lose my mind. A lot of people lost the. Oh, I thought you were gonna show the other Batman, but for the other Batman,
no, but Ben, because it was Michael Keaton talking to Flash when they were talking about the whatever
the deal, whatever.
and then you see this shadow here. I'm like, so he's gonna wear the suit. He's gonna be in full Batman mode, my friend.
I wonder how that's gonna be. He's all old, and I wonder if
Doesn't
there's gonna
matter,
be.
man.
The only thing I hope that comes out of this is Batman
Head
Beyond. That's all I hope that comes out.
Everybody's saying it, and everybody's going wild on the on the talks about Batman Beyond.
It doesn't work any more perfect having Michael Keaton as the original Batman helping
The other
Who
Batmans.
you would think who would play Tyler McGinnis?
It would be somebody completely different that we haven't seen at all. It would be a brand new casted person. It can't be somebody in the game already. It's got to be somebody young, somebody fresh that'll get you hooked onto. It
has to be immaturity level of Tom Holland Spider-Man and the maturity of being a Dark Knight. So
correct.
It's going to be a hard pick.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard pick, and I'm just gonna stay with DC Universe. Easy, come on, should I?
Should I?
I mean, this one looks sick, man.
You like this?
I like it.
How much is this?
I hate it. I hate it. I hate this figure, man.
Prime One came with. I mean, if I was going to say, Prime One came out with a Blitzway combination, making it absolutely perfect, a 1/3 one. So I was going to tell you, the Prime One is
How much is that one? How much is it?
It's around 1,200, I think. I think you can get it around 1,000. I know somebody that is willing to sell for cheaper, brand new.
Yeah, probably.
And my wife, she thinks she's not in frame. She's dancing back there.
Fabi's gonna probably buy 5 of them.
Of what?
Statues.
If you want that statue, Dante, hook me up. I mean, let me know because I can hook you up. And if anybody wants it, I think I know a guy selling. It's a good statue. I love Prime One. I have the Batman Beyond Prime On 1/3 statue
If
because
I
I think
started
it's
with
sick.
statues, I would be done.
All right.
I would have zero room right now.
I love statues.
Yeah,
I love
statues
statues.
are actually pretty good. All right, so let's talk about this one here. Ahsoka. Okay.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka.
I think Ahsoka is gonna happen this week.
That means you know something, Dante. You don't just say stuff like that.
I think it's gonna
Say stuff
very
like that.
very likely, very likely, either tomorrow or Friday.
Like out of nowhere, it's like I feel that tomorrow it'll be here.
The force is strong.
No, but this is the thing, right? I was talking to Aries the other day. We were having a discussion about this, because we heard some rumors that there might be some changes in the head sculpt. Now the discussion was whether it's going to be an improved version of this, or it's going to be a younger version of Rosario Dawson. That was the conversation we got, and apparently everyone started talking about this as well, because it is a good point. Think about it, right? Because people pre-ordered this figure only because it's unique, and because this head sculpt is nowhere else.
Yeah.
Right. This is unique, right at about 100% unique. Now, some controversies between, okay, what happened if they decide to do a younger version of Rosario Dawson? Will you order this one? Or what about if it's just a minor modification of this one? Will you still keep it? That was the conversation. I think it was a pretty good discussion. Now, I don't know exactly what's gonna be. It was just some rumors around saying that some improvements are gonna be made. And is it possible that we can have the men of the Spashka? And I say,
No.
Listen, I was just going to have some pork chops, baby. And then I saw you guys are on. And I said, screw that. We'll wait for that pork chops.
Who cares about pork chops when you have the baby rack right here?
I know this is guys. I know if you're tuning in, this is not my regular live stream. This is a unfiltered show, and we decided to have a guest. And then because it's a live, I said, you know what? Let's just gonna like start inviting people to join, and let's just do it, man. Whatever happens, happens. But Aries, we had this conversation the other day off camera, off record, but now it's on record. That there is a possibility of this head sculpt to be either upgraded, updated, change. What is your heart? What is the Hot Toys wizard telling you?
Oh God.
It's a tough one. Huh? It's a tough one. Nobody wants to put the hand on the fire, man.
Yeah, I did hear that this was going to change slightly. Cheeks are going to get a little puffier, but my gut is telling me this is going to stay exactly the same as it is. That's what I really, really think.
Yeah, Dr. Cameron.
Yeah,
and I hope so.
Yeah, I don't know why they. I mean, I also heard what's going on, but I don't know why they would. I think she looks fine. If they do, I don't know why they would. But I, like Ari said, I hope they don't touch her because she's perfect.
Mr. Bagatov.
I think very nice. But I think it won't even matter. I think this is one of those figures that if Hot Toys changes his head sculpt, people will be like, okay. Because it's no one. I mean, it's no one we came to love. So it's no one that we're going to get offended if anything was to change. And so if you think that it's going to be a younger Rosario Dawson or maybe a more likeness to the big-faced Ahsoka Tano that we know of, I mean, I think I'm like, whatever. Because this face in general is way too basic looking to me anyways. So...
Yeah, it is, but this is the beauty of this figure. Is unique, and
It's
that's
like
something. This is no. I mean, this is a generic head sculpt, nothing like the show, right? This is nothing that Rosario doesn't either. So this is 100% new. So I'm talking about just me, my personal preference. I would have liked to see a Rosario Dawson likeness. Me talking, however, right? I don't think it's gonna be much of a change on this one. I think it's gonna be some tweaks here and there, maybe some small updates, but that's it.
Yeah,
Nothing
I mean,
crazy, nothing like Rosario
Yeah.
Dawson.
they've kept this prototype picture and everything so long. They would have updated us on something if they were changing. You know, it's too far down the road for them to
Do you
change
remember what
anything.
happened with Tony's tank?
Well, that got a lot of hellfire.
Do
That's
you
why that
remember what
happened.
happened with the prototype pictures that were perfect, and then the show was like,
This broke the internet. This broke the
Well,
internet,
yeah.
baby. This
Well,
was
actually,
so
I
well
forgot.
received.
yeah.
That's
No,
why I
no, no.
couldn't
What I'm saying is
understand
like
this
the
rumor.
final. No, no. What I'm talking about is the final product, like
Yeah,
how
the
it changed
final product
completely from the
completely
prototype
changed.
to the. Because it is fair to say, I mean, the Mark 85 prototype was one thing, and whatever you got in hand with the Hesco was a totally different. So I think they learned the lesson, but you
Yeah,
can continue, Aris.
I was. Oh no, I was gonna say real quick. I don't think they would give us a warning unless they were completely revamping the whole head sculpt. They're not gonna. If they make minor changes, they're not gonna. They don't have to tell us anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
Right.
they don't want to lose that pre-order money.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. The Easy's in the house. Look, how are you, Easy?
Good, Aries. It's hard to be. It's hard to get me on, but
Mhm.
it's hard.
I'm stoked,
She
baby.
said,
No, but listen, with this figure, it broke the internet. It's so well received. I did get that information, and this source has been right a lot. This isn't the Hot Toys Wizard, though. Just so you know, I didn't hear it from the Hot Toys Wizard, but I heard it from a friend, a family member of the Hot Toys Wizard. But
Ooh.
the only thing that makes sense to me, guys, is if Disney made them, after they signed Rosario Dawson, change it to a younger version of Rosario. That would be the only thing that would make sense,
Mhm.
is Disney made them do it. Otherwise, why would they do this? It was well received.
Yeah,
Exactly. But unless it's very, I mean, eh, unless there's a change, but it's not like a too obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something there that you can see it. Oh, this looks like John Rosario Dawson. Oh, no, he doesn't. Something like that. Like kind of like I don't
I'm
know.
getting it no matter what. They can give her purple lipstick, whatever, put another eyeball on her chin. I'm buying it anyway. It's okay.
I don't
Give
care
her
if
3
there's
arms
a
or like,
wardrobe malfunction. I'm
or they could
getting
just
it.
give you the
You
body.
have 4 arms like Goro.
like the freaking disaster. And by the way, you guys know already, right? I returned my Grievous. I gave the benefit of the doubt. I give it the highest score I could have gave to that figure, which was a 6 on my review. So if you haven't seen it, check it out.
Dante, you're so
Um,
negative.
I know, right? Very
That's
negative,
pretty
man.
good. 6 is a high score.
It's a
That's
high
a
score.
high score for a 20-year-old figure.
It,
I don't know
it,
how old that figure was.
no, I put a
but,
6 because articulation sucks 100%, but the likeness is actually pretty good. So it's not like you reviewing like trash, But after Sideshow decided to change the joints and give you that, I was thinking, okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna keep it, wait for the new arms, and just use it. New arms, I get 2 joints for the single joints, for the single arms, not even for the double arms. So I'm like, how am I gonna pose my figure? Oh, but wait, you can buy some tape and fix it. Well, I paid
Hmm.
$300 for this. I'm not gonna fix anything. You need to give
Yeah.
me like a figure like is at least
Right.
usable. But yeah, I have to return that one. But going back to Ahsoka, a lot of people are on the chat. To 808 Michigan Jedi saying that he heard that Hatos might try to make her younger looking Rosario Dawson. At this point, this is just a rumor that was shared. We don't know exactly what's gonna be, but we have like a strong feeling that she's coming this week, maybe later tonight. I'm just saying.
Wow, on top of the Tuscan Raider, baby.
I'm just saying. Yeah, or maybe tomorrow's, or maybe Friday. Who knows? But it's coming very soon. So Ahsoka, get ready because Ahsoka is coming to a house near you.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's Ahsoka, ladies and gents. But there are a bunch of figures, man. We mentioned this before. Q4 is gonna be busy, and so far it's been busy. Now I'm gonna drop a bomb right here. This is a bomb right now that no one, maybe Aris spoke about this previously, but we kind of like to drop bombs here. Like, remember what happened in the previous live stream, Aris, when I mentioned about the Tuscan Raider, that I had a feeling that it's gonna be coming sooner rather
You
than
hit it,
later.
baby.
And I
You
said
hit it.
December, just for the record. I said December. I didn't say October, so I'm not taking credit of anything. But I just kind of had the feeling, I got a feeling.
Yeah.
But now I have a feeling. I have a strong feeling.
Mm-mm.
Are you ready for this? That this guy might be coming. Maybe, just maybe, either towards the end of the year or maybe sooner, because I don't think this figure had a lot of pre-order numbers, and it's this guy here.
Yeah, baby. Mhm.
When did you say it's coming?
Tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
You
Very soon.
have it
No, that's
for
all right.
you.
Can you imagine if it comes
You know,
tomorrow, man?
I take this before Ahsoka. Mm.
Yes, this is one of the best Luke Skywalkers I've ever seen in my whole life. Not just the figure. I'm talking about the look of Luke. This is
Luke
him.
looks good.
This is him in the battlefield doing his thing, getting down and dirty, and it just being I'm not just a Jedi. I'm with the
Luke.
whole people. I'm fighting with the people. I'm on the ground. Like, I have a meaning behind this. I absolutely love this figure, and it's the 40th packing. It's going to be awesome.
40th packing, and Ares. Before I go to Mr. Cameron there, this is a 40th anniversary edition. Yes, this is supposed to be released next year in April, but since you are you follow the numbers very closely, what are the numbers of pre-orders on this? I don't think this is really that high.
There are a couple figures, this and the Django, but we'll stay with this, that are regret figures. These are going to be figures that they're going to be gone real quick, fast, in a hurry, and people are going to be like, I can't believe I didn't pick that up when that came out. The Han Stormtrooper with the smirk head sculpt. Anyway, it's going to have a lot of regret. This figure is sick, my friends. And is it possible that this one comes out earlier and maybe before the end of this year? And I say yes.
I have a strong feeling with the Force.
Man, people's
this
wallets
guy-
are dead.
Yeah, I know.
People's wallets, man.
Fabio, what would you do if you see this figure coming next week, for example?
run. No.
No, Fabio, buy
Run.
7.
By 7. No, I can't wait for it to come out. It looks beautiful. I got the sideshow one you guys saw. A Hot Toys one would be amazing, so I can't wait for it to come out.
Oh man, this one, I don't know why I had this feeling, because I've been noticing. Think about what happened with Gwen, Spider Gwen, was that it was supposed to be released next year, and it came this year. So why not Luke? Why not? If we're gonna talk, okay, we're gonna compare apples to apples. So we're not talking malarkeys here.
There's a reason you got this feeling, not to cut you off. I'm going to tell you the reason. Search your feelings. There's a reason you have a feeling this is coming out.
Yeah, this I based on what I've seen, the pattern in my very humble analysis that I've done, I saw kind of like a pattern here. Like, we see the Spider-Gwen for next year coming this way sooner. Look what happened with Venom. It was supposed to be released like April 2022, and it happened this year. So why? This is the question. Why not Luke? Why not Luke? I mean, the pre-order numbers are really not that high. We've seen a pattern here of figures coming sooner with low pre-order numbers, like the Tusken Raider, which I said I had a feeling that this is going to happen. I'm very confident that this is going to be happening this year.
Dante, I got a bomb for you.
Boom.
Listen, is it possible the reason you're feeling, if you searched your feelings, that this is going to come out early, baby, is because when Hot Toys drops this earlier than expected in the 40th anniversary packaging, you're going to get the Bespin Luke in the 40th anniversary packaging right after that, baby. And now they're back to just 2 Lukes on the market. Maybe. It's a possible.
He's learning the game. FBI truck for you. You get an FBI truck. You get
CSI Hot Toys. Anyway.
I swear. Up.
I mean,
Dante,
think
you're
about it,
muted.
guys. That could be what they're
Dante.
planning.
What are
There
the
you go.
chances?
Unleash.
What are the chances of Hot Toys having all these Luke figures out at the same time? That would be insane.
This guy's on
Yeah,
coke.
and I think they're going to drop that Bespin Luke, and I think that maybe they're thinking, guys, if they want, they're not dropping the Bespin Luke because they want to get rid of this one. I don't know.
It is a very possible too, and I think
they want to kill their own inflation on the market. They just want to deflate it, huh? They don't want. I hope they don't want to kill me. If they can, they're freaking Chinese over there.
But this is the thing, right? We've been talking about get ready for Q4 since Q1. So now Q4 is here, and you can see what's going on. This wasn't just kind of like a guess. This is something that we were told that the insiders, the Cantina insiders, and also the Hot Toys Wizard and the sources from Hong Kong, telling us all this information that, one thing change everything pretty much. This one, 100%, my feeling is this year. Why not? Why not?
Now, is that you're saying because you think you have a feeling, or you just happen to know?
I don't know nothing.
I want to know because I'm really
wonder.
Anxious.
You have to wonder. You have to wonder. That's a good one.
I'm anxious on this figure. Dante, I got to talk to you after the show.
Ooh, you have to wonder. Is it possible that Dante knows something? And I say, I don't know.
Yes.
You have to wonder.
Yes.
You have to wonder. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Oh, and there's another. Dante, I'm broke.
There's another. Are you ready for the next one?
Just turn around.
Do it.
I got to sell my pork chops.
And this one actually, I'm gonna give credit to Aries, but I'm
Really?
not sure I'm not sure if I'm. Gonna
I never
show
got
this.
any of these right.
No, you got quiet a lot, right? don't be that humble, my friend. You got a lot of right. You got the throne with Boba Fett and Fennec. You remember that we were talking, and then boom, next day happened. So you got that one.
Yeah, I know.
You got that one. Let's see. Sorry, I just lost my screen here. Let me see. Okay, so the next one that I think is gonna happen very soon.
This guy's gonna.
Hold on, let me see what can I make up. I'm trying to make something up. Hold on. Let me.
This is bad. I want to see
This
it.
is horrible. This is like Fox fake news.
Fox fuck news.
Okay, so this one we spoke about before. So this is really not surprisingly, right? That we're gonna see the transport trooper. Transport trooper is happening very soon as well,
Yeah.
and I can say most likely, like very soon.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop like tomorrow.
Yeah,
One of those
like this
items.
afternoon. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Hot Toys. Oh, shit. Yeah, it was released.
This
No, I
figure
think
it came out when the Short Trooper Squad Leader was dropping for pre-order around that same time, correct?
yeah, about the
I
same
thought
time.
this was April.
This was this
January
yeah, but let's be honest. What are the numbers of pre-order for this figure?
Low.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like maybe like 5 people, and that 5 people was Fabio with the 5 one. That's all they got.
Wait list.
That's what he said. You wait list. Only 5. They make only 6 figures. No, I think this one here has a potential to be out very soon because, based on what we were saying before, Hesculpts, easy to make. No Hesculpt required. In the
Recast.
sense of,
Everything recast.
pretty much. So I can see this one coming very soon, perhaps late this month or perhaps November. I don't see this one waiting all the way to January or March to release. There's no
Yeah, this
freaking
is
way.
going to be a sneak up on you, just like the Death Watch Trooper was. I think so.
Yeah, and that was a good one too. So $5 from Carlos. When do you think the Mark 85 Battle Damage will be released? Battle Damage Mark 85 should be released November, either the first week or second week. That's what I was told, and I've seen some changes. Like, I'm gonna be very honest with you. There's it's a bunch of figures that are coming. So I'm thinking that maybe next week or the week after next, we're gonna see probably like 4 releases in 1 week. So and that's probably one of the maybe the transport trooper is gonna be added to there. The Darth Maul from Clone Wars is also. I think they just want to get rid of the Clone Wars right now. They just
What
want to release those figures.
What about
And
Iron Patriot?
Iron Patriot, I think, was supposed to be released. I don't know, man. I don't remember, but
Patriot was supposed to be. I mean, we were supposed to be getting them by now. I don't know what's the delay. There's kind of delay on that for the stateside stuff, right? I mean, don't you think it's been a while? Usually
it's been a
they're,
while, yeah.
but with all this stuff going on with Sideshow taking over the world.
I'm talking about that. They've been doing now reviews day one. They've been doing like shipping stuff, and this is a topic that we're gonna talk real quick about the shipping, right? And then mention this in my what's next show as well. The what's going on with the shipping? A lot of people thinking, oh, it's gonna be simultaneous release, global release. It's gonna, but it's not. So for now, at least for now, because I cannot speak about the future, but for now, based on the amount of pre-orders, those are the batches that you're going to see faster. And it makes sense if you think about it, right? It makes perfect sense because there's low numbers, so why waiting like 3 weeks or maybe maybe a month to get shipped overseas when you can just do it via airplane, right?
Yeah, and did you notice Sideshow? Also, what was the figure that just got released? They had it also right away on the
Tusken
unsealed.
Raider.
Tusken Raider.
Yeah,
Tusken
that's
Raider,
noticed
they
that
had
a
it
couple
so
hours
quickly.
ago.
I was like, oh my god! I was like, so they're definitely doing airmail. They have to be.
Does that mean that they're going to be getting that Tusken Raider in at the same time? When I saw that, that's what I'm thinking. They're going to get it.
Oh, here's the about Grogu.
But another thing that's happened with shipping rates, I've seen somewhere, it was on Fox News. I've seen somewhere on Fox News that shipping containers used to cost China $6,000 per container to ship from China, right? Freight. Now it's costing them up to $30,000 per container. Could that be
How much?
a reason? $30,000 per container.
I heard that too, but I didn't know where that came from.
It's Fox News. It was directly from Fox.
It's probably true.
So I mean, I believe it. I mean, I 100% believe it. But I'm just saying, it's gone up a ton. So has Sideshow literally like, whoa, crap, and then in that turn benefited out of it? But we'll never. I mean, I don't think we'll ever know.
Look, I think they're tired of losing money. I'm just going to be honest. This is unfiltered, right? I'm just telling you. I think they're
It's
tired of
unfiltered,
losing
yeah.
money.
We can talk unfiltered stuff here. And no, really, Ramirez says, am I in a drunk stream? No, we don't drink here, my friend. We drink only water. The only person that drinks here is the bartender himself with the spotchka and all those exotic drinks. We just drink water here.
Spit.
No, we don't drink. This is okay. So the unfiltered show is an unfiltered show. We talk about topics and we just have, we just talking raw, man. We just have fun. That's the purpose of this. Normally it's easy on myself, but today we decided to open it up a little bit, do a live stream, have you guys on the chat, have some guests, as you can see. So if you guys like this unfiltered with maybe the four of us, from time to time, let us know. We can definitely hear your voice and do something in the future. But also I was watching the news, Fox News, and they said that a ship with a bunch of containers dropped in the sea.
What is going on? I think like the Illuminati is attacking the containers. Like what's been happening with shipping?
And there's no
overseas
toilet
all the
paper
time?
either.
This is the 21st century. We need to stop. Slow down a little bit.
The collector Sasha is using those drug smuggling boats.
Ethiopian
Pretty much,
pirates, man.
Dude, yeah, man, I'm telling you, they have the Pirates of the Caribbean bringing those figures.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, but this is the thing, right? Low amount of pre-orders, we're gonna see those releases faster. And now you may be wondering, you have to wonder, like Eric says, what is the future of these reviewers? With if no day ones are gonna happen anymore because it's already day one and everywhere, right? It doesn't really
fair
matter.
game.
It's a fair game, I mean, obviously they have the means to do it before us because they are the ones, getting paid for that. So it doesn't matter. Really, uh, whatever you guys want to watch is fine. Follow is fine. We know, there's no harsh feelings whatsoever. It is good for you guys, the consumers, for us, the consumers, to get these figures faster instead of paying those markup prices from Hong Kong for the day one batches, because yeah, you pay money for it, right? So we'd rather have something in the US in case something happened, you can exchange it. So I think at one point we're gonna get there. I don't think not like in this right, in this very moment. I think we're gonna start seeing progressive changes. You know,
They lose a lot of buzz for figures that they're not going to make a whole lot of, and then they don't have available for 3 or 4 months, and then they lose that initial injection of sales. And I think that they're starting to take a look at that. And I think that COVID, every company coming out of COVID, baby, has had to make adjustments for the future because the world has changed in one way or another. And forget about supply chain and all that other jazz where there's problems. Look at that IG-11. And I really thought that that was going to be waitlisted. And I think what happened there is there was a lot of buzz on that figure, and a lot of people bought it overseas and didn't want to wait all this time. And now they have them. And guess what? The buzz with IG-11 is over. They may be looking at some patterns and are trying to make adjustments.
right. And I'm gonna. This is actually a pretty good question by Carlos. He says, "So I heard Denobi too. Shout out to my friend Denobi. Say that all people that promote Hong Kong resellers are just doing it to fill their pockets. What are your thoughts?" Well, I'm gonna speak on just on my. I cannot speak on any other person or content creator. They're free to do whatever they want, but I'm gonna speak about like the way I do my stuff. Well, I pay for these figures, right? I do really pay for these figures. I don't keep them because some of them I do, some of them I don't because I don't have a space. All this you see, that's my space. So if I'm telling you that I have every single figure, I will be lying to you. Um, I don't pay those crazy prices because I don't. I will be lying to you. I have a price because I promote them as well. So it's kind of like a 50-50, right? It's kind of like they pay for their service for me promoting them. But isn't just in the figure. I don't get extra cash for it. I don't get any free figures. I don't get that because I'm still small. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm not like a big one. So you know um that's what I do.
It's not filling their pockets. Is he talking about the YouTubers filling their pockets
I don't know.
or the Hong Kong
Maybe
sellers?
no.
I don't
Maybe
get.
I don't know if he's talking about their
Well, Hong
pockets
Kong sellers
for
are just
the
doing
for the YouTuber
Let's
or
talk
for the.
about the people that promote it, so the YouTubers.
the YouTubers. We're only doing it because once you get into the YouTube game, you'll only understand it's a race. It's literally a race. If you don't pay your way in to get views,
You're gonna pay your
I
way out,
mean, you're basically paying your way out.
pretty
If you
much.
don't get stuff first, if you don't pay to promote, you're literally out of the YouTube game. And it took me, I literally had to pay YouTube a little bit just to get my voice and my name out there, just so I can get to at least 10K. And then here I am. And then I'm going to see how it rolls and then maybe have to do it again. And now I used to never do day one collectible reviews. It just wasn't something I could attain. Now being a reviewer, it's possible. So why not? Why would you not go for an opportunity that gives you the pole position, right? So that's just a move I made. That's a move I made, and I can get figures and talk with my community. Otherwise, let's face it, the community will, most of them, they'll just leave you because you don't have your figure first. So it's kind of hard to see that. So truthfully, as a YouTuber, it's almost a job for us to get these day one figures in.
Mhm.
I mean,
It is. It is. Even though it's not a job, but
I was gonna say I don't, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't deal with any resellers
yet.
or whatever. But no, it's not something that I want to do anyway. It's not something that I ever wanted to do. But my point is this: at the end of the day, if you guys are YouTubers, like Dante was saying, it's kind of like a job. So you need to make money. However that is, however way you're going to get money, that's what you got to do to make that money. And promoting an overseas seller, there's nothing illegal about it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing, that is going to that should cause any problems for anybody. It's a free market, it's competition. It is what it is. But I don't, at least not that I know of, I've never seen a YouTuber get rich off of resellers or the other way around. So I don't know,
No, nobody's been making houses out of this stuff. So for us, it's just a hobby, and whichever direction you take it, that's the way you go with it. So for us, it's Hong Kong sellers because they get their stuff before the stateside, and we want to be there for you first. Makes sense. So that's what we do.
Right. Eric, you want to say something?
No, I mean, Hot Toys is a Hong Kong company, so it's gonna go out there first. And I agree with Fabio. I think it's perfectly fine, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I do feel for you guys that do all the reviews, because it does seem like it's a race to see who can get it first. I will tell you that I talk to a lot of people, at least in my community, and they watch a plethora of reviews. They don't just watch one or two. They try and get a bunch of views in so that they can get a real assessment of how the figure is. Dante, you're certainly one of the ones that I know. All the people that I talk to, they absolutely love your reviews, and you too, Easy. You guys have just the great way that you put them together. But at the end of the day, I think just really from a business standpoint, we're seeing all this weird stuff with Sideshow. I don't know how far they can go. I don't know if Hot Toys is obligated to have to spend their own money to get them the figures early, but I think you guys could clearly see that Sideshow is trying to make some moves to try and have people buy it off them initially. But I don't know how long that they can continue to do this unless air freight goes down, because the shipping on the boat, isn't this freight shipping on the ships now, this almost more expensive than air freight?
That's true. And just to closing down for that, Carlos' question, and that's a very fair question. And yeah, I mean, we just normal people. I mean, I have my job, I have my family, I have my kids. I started doing day one reviews once I opened my channel like a year and change ago, and I didn't think that I'm gonna be near of what I am right now. So, and this is thanks to you guys. I made really good friends in the community as well. It's just me, same way on and off camera. This is how I am, really. I don't pretend to be someone that I'm not. I don't. I'm not. I don't have 1,000 figures or 159 figures. I don't buy multiples because I'm just kidding. No, I don't. This is it. I don't have much space.
He's filling his pockets.
Where's the collection for?
One thing.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Good night.
Go. Yeah. No, but one thing I want to say. I learned in this game that yes, reviews are because I used to watch reviewers as well. I wanted to see their input. I wanted to see their opinions about it. But sometimes you need to be, if you're in this business doing this type of work, like doing reviews and all those things, you also need to find ways to just not be doing the reviews. That's why I like to do the shows. I like to have conversations with you guys, because this is what you guys want to hear.
And it's not only that, why you doing these shows is because you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it to talk to the people. You're doing it to entertain and be there for people who wants to talk to us. I know some YouTubers that straight up just doesn't want to talk to their viewers. And I'm like, I see what you are. I see what you are.
Also, you gotta understand too. You gotta, if you want to make money, you gotta spend money. You guys spend money on equipment. You guys spend money on memberships. You guys spend money on a lot of things that a lot of people don't even realize you're spending money on to put out this content for them to enjoy. So even if you are making some money advertising for anybody, what is the problem? You know what I mean? Like, you're enjoying the what do you call it? The content. Why not? Let the YouTuber try to make something. You know what I mean? Again, nobody, not that I know of, has become a millionaire doing. I'm not saying YouTube in general. I'm talking about reviews. But what is the, what, even if it, like I said, even if that question was right, let's say you guys were filling your pockets, what is the problem? You know what I mean? Like, what is the issue? It shouldn't be an issue, period.
No, I don't think an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see an issue. I think the issue here, and sorry if I'm very brutally honest, is just not to be honest with people. I think that's the issue. You need to be straightforward, especially with your viewers, your fans, right? If I can pay for this and I'm getting a figure, you'll know. I say, hey, I got this figure for free because XYZ person sent it to
And
me.
we don't
or-
get them for free. That's
you
a
know,
damn.
I don't see why not
fact.
saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, this is just me. And people like me, people don't like me. It's fine. I do this because I've been collecting for years. I make good friends. I love what I do. Sometimes I sacrifice other things to do this. Because I like it. I like it. This is my way of me getting out of my bubble of my life, from my work, my responsibilities as a father, as a husband. This is my way of kind of like, okay, just go in and talk about this thing, right? That might be sound like, oh, this is just a toy, but it is what I like. I have my SH figures. I have a bunch of Dragon Ball figures that I haven't even opened yet because I have no freaking space. This is all you can see. This is all my space. But anyway, I hope we answer your question, Carlos. Thank you so much again for the $5 donation.
Does anybody
Look at
display
that,
these?
baby.
What's that?
I was
Does
thinking
anybody-
about it. I display my boxes.
I see that up there, and
Yeah,
I was
I
just
display
looking at.
them
I was
all,
like,
man.
I say this. I started saying this in my videos. I wonder if anybody literally framed these up and display these because these are absolutely amazing.
They're nice, man.
They're amazing, and they don't get enough love. I feel like they don't get enough love.
So
You
Albert,
can't put them in the back of the D12 as like a background.
You can, but the D12 doesn't, frame it up as
Oh,
well.
it looks
but-
like off in the middle,
Yeah.
right? It looks weird. But
Beautiful
anyway, so
artwork, though.
Albert Vico says, yes, Pennywise before Halloween, please. Yes,
would
Pennywise
make-
is gonna be next week. What?
Dante, stop.
Metamorphic costume. I just okay. I'm gonna say this. If this is
They come out next week, baby.
but this in the house, the amount of containers per container is true. Pre-pandemic, 1,500 per container. January 2021, 6,000 per container. Now 30,000 per
Yeah.
container.
Thank you, Desi.
It's insane,
Desi
baby.
always get it right. Shout out to my friend Desi.
Fox News. Hey, let me tell you something. Fox News is not a lie. It's not fake.
That's a bunch of malarkeys.
Thank you, Desi.
Grigo, a certain amount of shipping containers are expected to drop in the sea. It is an important complication of shipping overseas.
You
It
see
is-
his expected little bunny ears? That's what I'm thinking. I just whatever.
Drop.
America.
Maybe they should be more
There's a whole
transparent and
batch of
say,
Tuscan Raider and down the ocean.
floating. Oh wait, I was in the Bahamas this weekend. I saw Tuscan Raider in the water. In a bottle with
imagine?
sand. I'm like,
It has
"Yeah."
weathering now.
Better weathering. Oh my god, this is the best Tuscan Raider I ever got. That collector, those chips are 3 times larger than they were 10 years ago. Yes, they are. But I think Sideshow needs to figure out a way of getting figures sooner to the consumers. And I was talking this to Ray the other day that I have a feeling that in the future we're gonna have the option in Sideshow. Maybe I'm talking craziness, but I'm just gonna share what I spoke to him. That we may have an option in Sideshow that says batch, day one batch, whatever price, and shipping. Maybe $10 off the normal price, or maybe an extra addition for the shipping. But the shipping will not come from California; it will come from Hong Kong to your house. Like,
That will blow people's minds. I think I think that's a
but
far
it is
stretch,
possible.
But
It's bad.
it
Do you
can
think
be
it's
possible if
Can't or
if Si-
can?
it can if Sideshow comes up with their shipping services and getting everything straightened out without getting sued.
Well,
I
but
don't know.
The truth is that the reason why Sideshow was in this place in the first place is because of the shipping. What happened with the delays and
Mhm.
everything, and that's why the other stores in overseas that were selling these figures faster, and people in the U.S. were canceling. That's why you saw the whole madness going back and forth. With some store were shut down, then it was back to life. Now they're doing some sales, and that
Yeah.
that's the game, and we are the ones in the middle because now you're choosing. Okay, should I pay $350 for this, or should I pay $286 for this that is like on sale? I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Um,
Look, baby, you're right on it. I'm sure that they're actually working and or discussing possibilities on that right now. As I said earlier, the world has changed, and
Yeah.
it's a digital world anyway, and no one goes into the store anymore really unless it's like a Walmart or a Target or something to that effect, a Costco where you do that. But they're going to have to adapt, and then the other companies there'll be something else that'll happen, that'll adapt as well. But I strongly believe that you would see an option like batch one, batch two on Sideshow. They've got to
mhm.
find a way to compete.
And it's a fair game. It's a fair game. They're gonna make money for sure, 100%, because they're already. You can see the prices. Hong Kong prices. Let's say, just for the sake of example, the Jelena, whatever that figure, 270 on Sideshow, right? Hong Kong, I bet you it's 220,
Yeah.
225.
I already see another thing. Trend not that I've been seeing is Hong Kong pricing right off the bat has been beating retail pricing here in the States.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Should I have? I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Sideshow's gonna. Oh, Sideshow's calling. Hold on one second. I mean,
But it's
things
true.
are
I mean, we
changing.
need
Like
to.
Aries said, things are really even. It's reaching out to our little pop culture hot toys realm. Like it's affecting people everywhere, every which way you look. I mean, I'm growing extra chest hair now since I've had Corona, so I don't know what that's all about. But things are different.
You need some spatchka, that'll help.
No, but I mean, we need to speak the truth here, and we need to be honest with you guys, right? What I mean, yes, I've seen some prices dropping drastically. Maybe not the first batch, but the second batch that is coming right after that. So it's not like you need to wait weeks to get the second batch. So they're giving you more options now, and because they can get it over there at a cheaper price, they're still making their. Even if they sell the figure for 225 and they bought it for, like, let's say, 205 or 210, they're still making $10 off you. They're still
Mhm.
making profit, so and they don't have like a store, physical store to run, or they don't have a huge operations to run with marketing, or that's why they have the YouTubers, us, doing the dirty work, like the promotion part, right? Oh yeah, I got me this figure for,
Honestly, like you just mentioned that we're the rats of the game almost. I mean, we're the ones we fight. I mean, I wish Dante they could see
yeah, I
how
wish
much
they
we
could see.
fight. It,
Yeah,
it's it's a fight to get some stuff out of Hong Kong.
right, right.
It's not
I
that
think
easy.
that did you guys see that there's free shipping now on the Beskar Deluxe Mandalorian? Does that tell you anything?
Oh, is it?
It's free shipping on on Beskar Deluxe Mandalorian on Sideshow, and I'm
It made too
wondering if the last time I saw that for Star Wars was the Hobo Luke. I think.
they made too many. They're stuck with them now, so they're like, let's get them out of here.
Yeah,
They're
and I'm
not.
wondering if they're gonna like down the road, if they're like I don't know whatever the supposed numbers were, 20,000 US, 20,000 Europe. If the next time they're like let's just do 15 and 15, or because they obviously they're losing money, Fabio, if they got to give away free shipping, right? They could make that money because they normally don't do that.
I feel like where they messed up was they gave us those two figures, the original and then the best car, way too close together, way too soon.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did that messed them all up, because they were too close together and everybody had just gotten the original one, and then boom, the best car is like, oh my god, we just got this one. So I feel like that's where they messed up.
Yeah, like you talk about the Lukes, they don't want to crowd up their own market and then kill their own market, and then you make no money.
Right.
Everything's
That's why it's smart to release that look, that there's no speeder look, and then
right.
announce the
But
best
the
pin.
difference, but the
It
difference
makes
between the
sense.
looks, though, they're all different. With Mandalorian, they were the same
That's
figure with two different
that's
outfits.
true.
You know what I mean? So that's the difference.
That's even worse though to stack on a Mando.
Exactly right. But they do that too. If they do that with Luke, there should be no problem. But again, too many Lukes on the market, it's competition with themselves to a certain extent. But
Agreed.
Yeah, that's true. And then I have this figure here, and this is probably gonna be very controversial, but I mean, what are the amounts of pre-order of this one? And again, I'm gonna compare same apples to apples. Look what happened with Spider-Gwen April 2022, and it was released this month.
I have a
See,
prediction.
Look
on
at
this.
look at this one. April 2022. Can this be released this year before the end of the year, just to kind of like start cleaning up of all these figures?
I got a prediction on this
Why
one.
not? Ooh, Eris, go ahead.
Well, and I say no.
Ooh,
I was thinking about this today, so just hear me out. I think that you could be right that it could come out this year for sure. The logic's sound. There's a lot of buzz on that Luke, baby, and that Luke is coming out fourth quarter of next year, and I think more of these will sell as we get closer to that incoming Luke, and this one could be a delay where they wait for this to come out. I almost feel like that they should put this out when they put the Luke out. Forget about the Moff Gideon, because I don't think a large segment of collectors are going to worry about putting Gideon with these. I mean, there's going to be some, but I think more with Luke. I almost think they should delay this, baby.
that's a good point, Fabio. What do you think? Do you think there's any hope? And again, this is just a speculation. This is just a prediction type of thing. That we might see this one this year.
So now, when is Moff Gideon coming out? When is he supposed to coming out? Do you know?
Second quarter.
Second
Second quarter of next year. When are these supposed to come out?
Second quarter.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense because they would probably want to release them together with either Moff Gideon or Luke. So I feel like they're maybe having them during that same time-ish. But because they don't have head sculpts, then that means that they could release them sooner also. So what are they going to do?
Now here's the thing, and you guys know I love Star Wars, and the Dark Trooper was one that I was going to buy. If they release that now, I'm not buying it. There's just too many. I can't buy it. I cannot buy the Dark Trooper if they release it tomorrow. But if they release it by Luke or even around Gideon, I might have enough where I'm like, okay, I'm going to get one or two of those. But if they release it now, I just can't. I can't. I mean, Ahsoka and the Clone Wars Maul and the Luke Snowspeeder, they're going to take priority over that Dark Trooper.
Now I'm going to start with easy on this one. Or actually, let me tell me about the Dark Trooper. Do you think we're going to see that one coming at some point this year?
I think both of these guys are right. When there's less demand for something, that these Dark Troopers follow down the ladder of Moff Gideon, and the demand is less and less and less. So the ladder of less, it becomes just no hype around them. So I don't think they're going to be pushing for them. I don't think it's going to be something they're going to really want out to meet their quota or whatever they're needing to push some numbers. But I think it may be delayed. It may be, I don't know. I'm not sure on it. I myself didn't even order the Dark Trooper yet. Moff Gideon, on the other hand, I feel like he's not getting enough love. I really like this figure. I think the fat suit is a little bit over the top, but I really like this figure. It's a really good figure for a Moff.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting this for sure.
And before we continue with Moff Gideon, 85 people watching. So please hit the like button. Let's make it to 80 likes if we can. So that will be beautiful. And of course, subscribe to all these fine gentlemen's channels. I think it's everything in the link. I always put all that information in my links anyway. Eris, Moff Gideon. Remember what happened with the Spider-Gwen? Again, I'm comparing what happened. It was last year. I'm sorry, next year's April, and it happened October. Do you
I could see this one.
See this one coming towards the end of the year, and maybe do this and the Dark Troopers together?
I don't. I honestly, I never saw any pull with the Dark Troopers with Moff Gideon. It was very, very interesting to me. You got to remember the deluxe version comes with a half of a Dark Trooper and light up functions in it as well. It almost makes sense where some people getting that deluxe may actually get Dark Troopers, and even if they're like, "Oh, I'm glad it comes with this. I don't need a Dark Trooper." For me, I want to get the Dark Troopers with Luke. I think it's more impactful with Luke. I know that that Gideon commands them, but I feel like you need the Dark Troopers.
There's
with,
a relationship between that hallway scene and Luke and Dark Trooper.
yes. So I feel like you need the Dark Troopers with Gideon as much as you need the Blurg with Quill, meaning that a lot of people are going to pass on it and just buy Quill and just buy this. So I almost feel like the Dark Troopers, the only move for Hot Toys is to try and push them with Luke. So Gideon could come out early, yes.
I think you know what's going to happen. I think Moff Gideon is going to be the Captain Phasma of this show, because I don't know if you guys remember, Captain Phasma was the same thing. Her hype was down when she came out, and then all of a sudden she sold out, and everybody wanted her all of a sudden. She was like hard to find all of a sudden. So I feel like that's going to happen with him as well.
Yeah, I agree. Easy. I don't think this one has same numbers of pre-order numbers as Mark 85 or the Ahsoka from the Mandalorian. I mean, I don't see this figure coming with a lot of pre-orders behind it.
Even if you don't like him, I see a lot of people buying him just for the fact of a Darksaber. I mean,
That's true.
There's so many applications. You can give it to Maul. I mean, you can give it to Mando. You can give it to Bo-Katan that's coming up. You can give it to Obi-Wan. Has Obi-Wan used it in Clone Wars? I can't remember. So
Obi-Wan? I don't remember.
Obi-Wan. The Darksaber is
seen
another key selling point to this figure. So I think this has, to me, it has there's a demand for it, but there's not going to be much in stock. There's not going to be a crazy, and I think it's going to be like Fabio said, it's a no hype, but then when it sells out, everybody's like, wait a minute, wait, and it's gone.
Wait.
Wait, add to cart.
And that dark sword looks really, really nice. And it's the first one made, so I think people are excited about that as well. I mean, the core fans are excited about that too.
Yep. I wish they would have made like a TIE Fighter base, like a little diorama for like a deluxe version. That would have been nice, but you can't get it at all.
Okay, so that's a good one. So now, what about this one here?
Are you kidding me? I can't believe this wasn't announced yet, because this is like holiday season.
Exactly. So, and this is coming when?
Tomorrow.
January.
With Mickey Mouse ears.
Tomorrow.
This one is coming December. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming, because that's what I'm just kidding. I mean, this one, I think this one is coming very soon as well.
It has to be.
It has to be. One is cheap. Well,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, compared to other figures, right? It is way less. 2 is around the corner, literally, like, and it's a cute accessory to have, right? You can put this with Mando, with your best car.
In 4, we have 15 Grogus already, so they don't really need to make a new one.
I know,
right? But they can just kind of like do it, so they can just get rid of it.
Just spit it out. Yeah, this is going to be a spit out. It's going to release. No one's going to care, and it's just going to be.
This is going to be the add-on for the Mark 50. That add-on packet, remember, with the different
accessories
and stuff. Yeah, so it's going to be the same thing.
But that was actually worth it. I mean,
no, but it's
good. Like you said, we have 13 Grogus, so
this is a cheapo Christmas move for a lot of people. And this is unfiltered. Listen, so it's like, oh yeah, I promised I was going to get my friend or this family member. We're going to chip in and get them the hot toy. They're looking at all these prices, and they're like, oh, look at the Grogu. It's cheap. Let's just get them a Grogu. Look, we got your hot toy. And you're like, yay, it's a CD. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Come on. I'm surprised it's not released already.
I know, right? And it's only 141. They have pretty much everything they need. So it's really nothing like, I mean, yeah, a few accessories here and there, but really, I don't see anything kind of like crazy, right? Well, besides the Mark 85 that is coming in November. And well, the Captain Marvel as well from Endgame that is coming very soon. There was another figure I want to show you guys because we're about close to wrap this up. But this one here, I can also see anytime now, is the Spider-Man Cyborg Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah, this one here soon, very soon. Toy Fair exclusive, really.
And they've been spitting out Spider-Mans. They've been, it's
Yeah,
no
no,
lie, they've been spitting
I
them
got
out.
the email that it got delayed, so that means that it's probably
Coming in November.
within the next like month or two.
Yeah, that's
Few
usually
months
what
out.
happens when you get delayed emails. It happens like within the few weeks.
Yep.
Because now they know when it's gonna be shipping. So that's one of them. The Mark 85 I said is in November. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Pennywise supposed to be October. So we still have another week.
Why are they late on that one, though? I'm very interested because they could have
Pennywise?
capitalized all month on Halloween, and now like we're really close to Halloween. It's like the 20th
Next week.
Yeah,
Halloween is next
we
week.
still got 10 days. They can still release it at any moment. You know what I mean?
I mean, goodness, I go into Walmart and I see Halloween and Thanksgiving, and they got Christmas decorations.
You got Christmas decorations up. Yeah.
Really?
Hot Toys
Yeah.
got to take some I don't know. I'm 10 days before Halloween for this.
Yeah,
I thought-
Surprised.
You know, a few weeks ago we were thinking like it's coming out, and then now it's like, forget it. It's pretty bad how Pennywise figure those one-off figures like that usually pop out, and like you've passed your release date. When you coming? Like we've heard the rumors, and the rumors are trusted sources, and even the trusted sources are like, wait, it was supposed to be this week. Where is it? So, and like you said, Halloween coming up, and this year's ending. They need to push out what needs to be out. They need to be getting done.
I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this for this particular figure. And this one I actually have strong feelings that is gonna happen December. You ready?
Cable satellite TV.
Cable satellite TV.
This
This is amazing.
I love this figure.
Freaking and look when it's supposed to be out. It's supposed to be at January to March. So I have a feeling that this figure is gonna be out very soon. I think December.
Beautiful.
This is a beautiful figure. And this will be a really good surprise to see.
I love the materials on
Yeah,
this
I agree.
figure. I love the materials.
Everything about this figure is amazing. Everything.
Everything.
Long lasting. Oh my god, I see this
Yes.
long lasting.
Yes. And they're gonna be another movie of this. So we're probably gonna see a different version of this one
The
eventually.
concept design on Cable is so attractive. It is so amazing. I mean, these promo pics were just epic just because of the figure's capability.
Mhm.
I mean, you see, look at that. Look at that. Just
It's
amazing
perfect.
work.
I mean, look at that.
That is like I think I got 4 of these just so I could display 2. No, listen. So I could display one like this with no shirt on, and then one with the full outfit.
Because okay, so this is how he got to display it. One with the shirts, one without the shirt, the other one with fully loaded, and
One
the other
with
one
no
in the
pants.
box.
And one with-
The other
And
in
one
the
with
box
no
too. No, one with no pants. Like, oh my god, no, but this, I'm
No,
telling you,
look at
man,
that. That's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful.
Look at the detail on that.
mean,
I
this is-
forgot about this figure.
So did
don't
I.
forget. I brought it back now, so you know what's gonna
Oh,
happen.
it's a beautiful.
You're
Look at the
gonna see
weaponry.
this guy. This guy is gonna happen, hopefully, based on
Look at
my.
that
This is
gun.
not sources. This is just me down to predicting this, because this is a segment of predictions. That this is gonna happen in December. Perhaps late November, but I can see this guy happening soon.
Somebody said, even my wife said, I must get this figure. Dane Oldham. If your wife said they must get that figure, that means your wife likes the dude. Sorry. I'm sorry. There's no explanation clear enough than that.
All right,
I mean-
let's do one more. Let's do one more. and
Dante.
then, hey, I guess I brought the luck because when I said about the Tuscan Raider, it happened.
No, you've been right on mostly all
You know,
figure
so-
releases.
So at this point,
So-
why not? So it's good for some, bad for others because it's gonna be so many figures coming, and then your wallet is gonna be so empty. because
You know,
it is
that's
almost
it's so irrational for consumers in that take that it's not fair. I mean, we're collectors, and then you just dish out stuff like, yeah, you got money, and we're over here like selling kids and like literally working overtime and doing crazy shit to get a hold of some of these figures before they hit waitlist.
It's ridiculous.
It's
How many?
It's crazy now
crazy,
how many they're releasing. I wish they were more thoughtful on their releasing earlier prior to all this mess. But
They're very thoughtful. They're worried about their wallet, not yours.
yeah, exactly. That's very thoughtful, actually. But it's hard.
well, but it makes sense though. I mean, they need to get rid of these figures though.
But they should. I wish they would have thought about it, and had a backup plan for Tony Stank earlier.
They have to make room for Axe Wolves.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so the last one, and this is what I think as well, that this is a possibility. Again, because what happened with Venom that was supposed to be out last year. I don't know why I keep saying last year. Next year, but now it was released this year. Is this guy. And
Oh, the overpriced dude.
the overpriced dude, the zombie Spider-Man. Because, I mean, technically it would make sense to get rid of this because the new movie is coming in October. No, I'm sorry. November or December, the new Spider-Man movie is coming. I think it's November. The Spider-Man 3.
I don't remember right now. No.
Well, it's coming. The movie's coming. I have a feeling that this one is gonna come sooner too. So you can just complete your Far From Home line and just kind of like forget it. Let's start from
This
fresh
is
now.
too expensive for all that plastic.
This
It
is
is,
die-
but it's sick.
It's sick, nasty in design. I understand their design and love and interest in it, but
Wait,
cool
is
story,
this-
bro.
Is this not diecast? I thought the whole point of this was diecast.
No, this is plastic.
You're
I
kidding.
thought this was-
Plastico.
Oh my
You
god!
should have
Well,
came out with this for Halloween. This makes no sense either. I mean, the one that they should put out is the isn't that they have the Endgame one with the battle damage with the head sculpt, the good one?
Yeah.
I mean, that one makes sense to me that they would put that one out early. I mean, this is like zombies, so this would be like put this out for Halloween, like the Pennywise.
They don't get. I don't think they have gotten American culture yet. We're very emotional. So if it's like a pumpkin spice themed Iron Man, we're gonna buy it.
And it's plastic. It's plastic, like my jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, it's
no,
no relation.
I thought it was. I really thought it was diecast. I don't know why, because for that price, it's pretty pricey for what it
It's
is.
hefty price for what it is.
Yeah.
And
It
I know
is.
they're giving a little diorama with it, but man, Hot Toys, you throw a couple LEDs and add some smoke, and you're blinded us. It's
Yeah,
that's
see,
too pricey.
420. I could have sworn that was diecast.
Yeah.
420, you got me high, man. That's too high.
Yeah, I know.
No,
No, it is high. It is high for that one. But again, prices are prices. You know how they rule on that one. My feeling is that probably we're gonna see that one towards the end of the year, just to kind of like get rid of the Far From Home line. And again, these are just predictions that we think based on what we've seen that might happen sooner. But I mean, it can happen. It's just kind of like giving our predictions. That's all we're doing. So expect to see Mark 35 coming soon. Expect to see Pennywise coming soon. The Wonder Woman
do your
with the
Pennywise
golden
laugh.
armor.
Do your Pennywise laugh.
Pennywise is also coming very, very soon.
Hit
and,
the like button. Hit the like button because he did that.
yeah,
That's
hit the like.
That's crazy.
that's creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy. That's creepy. But yeah, I want to say thank you for everyone watching tonight. I want to say thank you for everyone who hit the like button and everyone who hit the dislike button, because it's always we're gonna get dislike buttons. And if it counts, if you see the dislike counting, it's because you watched this for more than 30 seconds, so I got the view. So it's a win-win.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. Mr. Bagatov, what's going on your channel?
I mean, same old, same old. As you guys know, I haven't been appearing on Dante's live stream. Sadly, Aries, I can't even. I want to be on his live stream. I can't even pop up. Got a lot of stuff going on in personal life, but I'm always trying to stick it with you with my reviews. So stick with me, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Love me as you love Dante, please.
We love easy. Eris, what's going on in the cantina over there?
Yeah, well, this is a treat. Thanks for inviting me on. It was real awesome to see you guys on here. We got your show coming up on Friday, right? You know, it's your turn on Friday, so we got
Friday,
that.
yeah. We made a
Um,
slight change, 8 p.m. Eastern, and most
yes,
probably we're gonna have Easy again in the show
I hope
with
so.
twice.
I hope
twice.
so. this
We
week.
are going to get Ahsoka tomorrow. Then it's a sign.
And I hope that we get a Ahsoka by Friday because that
Two.
will be an awesome topic of discussion. Yeah.
Um, I got the Aries Tarrington show, third one coming out tomorrow. We're going to have our friend Desi as the special
Honest.
guest.
Nice.
We talk a little bit about the Tusken Raider and about some Book of Boba Fett, some Obi-Wan series, some possibilities. You don't want to miss it. It'll be cool.
Right. It will be cool as always. And Mr. Cameron, what's going on your channel?
Well, Universal Studios bought my production, so no, I'm just actually I have a date for when I'm starting to film tomorrow.
2029. Very soon.
Tomorrow, because I cleaned up. I opened figures yesterday. I actually have some more room now, so I'm good. Tomorrow, I start filming tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And get ready for what's next. Episode 4 is coming very soon. Most likely it's going to be the weekend. We have the live stream on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Tusken Raider is coming to the channel for review, so stay tuned for that as well. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow everyone here on the panel. Easy Company Collectibles, Eris from Sixth Scale Cantina, and FABIO from Fast Figures, and of course me.
Very nice.
And very nice.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like. And also, don't forget to become a member of the Facebook group Sixth Scale Media. I put the link down there. We're close to 1,000 members, so that will be sick if we can hit the goal before
Also,
the
join
end of the
your
month.
YouTube channel. There's a join button down below on the channel. You can click that and join in. You get special perks.
Memberships, so
Stuff
you
like
get early access to videos, which I don't know why will you pay for that, but if you want to help me out, it's a help
helping out your local YouTuber.
I'm that honest that I'm even telling people don't subscribe to my don't become a member of my channel.
If I pay it, I mean,
No, yeah, but one thing that I'm working on, and I want to reach 20, at least 15 members first. I'm gonna have an exclusive show for members,
right.
and that's gonna be a live stream, and it could be any of these fine gentlemen or someone else joining to the live stream and having like a nice conversation. So that's I need to hit 15 first because
You gotta make it at least an audience to watch, not
right,
just
15 if it's more even better, right? But yeah, make you can, and I do post exclusive member videos like figure previews, sometimes reviews, or early access to videos as well. So stay tuned. If you want to join something that you like, by all means you should, so I can afford the figures. But anyway, that's all. Thank you so much, everyone, and as always, be well and see you around in the next video. Good night, everyone.
See you guys.